So one of the things that I've heard people do that have the extra supplements that Dr. Prince sometimes requires is part of your regimen,
Uh-huh.
because so many of them, what I've been told, make your juice taste really, really nasty. Because they get, it's so many other things. And so I've had a couple of clients of mine that will add all those extra things. Okay, so we know what the core products are, the
Uh-huh.
regenerator, the
Uh-huh.
eliminator, and the purifier, right?
Right.
The extra ones, I've had people that will put those in a container altogether with water.
Uh-huh. Okay.
Okay.
I put lemon juice in mine. Yeah, that's what I do. I put my extra stuff, mostly I put my extra stuff in in a glass of water with some lemon juice.
Yeah.
And then, but I can't get all that down. I just can't, because it's hard for me to start when I first wake up. I mean, it's an all-day process, but I just, my stomach won't hold all that. But I think I'm doing pretty well. I think I'm doing pretty well.
So
And
how
then they
many,
want you to eat vegetables. He wants you to eat a salad throughout the day, and salad at lunch, a salad at dinner. I can't. It's a lot.
so here's what you
Long,
do. Here's what
huh?
you do. If I could have shown you, but we ate it before we got here. Eat a really small one. I mean, even if it's just a little bit of lettuce,
Okay.
okay? Because the purpose of the lettuce has a purpose.
Okay.
The lettuce is roughage, and
Right.
it acts like a broom and goes in there and sweeps out the linings of your intestines. So don't avoid it, don't miss it, just minimize it so that you can,
Okay.
so you can
Okay.
do it. Doesn't have to
Yeah.
be a big salad, doesn't have to be lettuce, tomatoes, cucumbers, and all that. If it's just a little lettuce, like we just did a little small Caesar salad, like, with just lettuce, basically. And sometimes it's just lettuce and tomatoes. Then sometimes I fix a real fancy one. Because with me, one of the biggest things that was important for me to go through my 21 days, and I just got 2 more days, but
Oh, good. Great for you. This is not your first fast, is it?
no,
Is
this
it?
is my 5th.
Oh, okay. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
But one of the important things for me, several important things to me but one of them is I can't get bored. So I'm bored with the same salad all the time.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
So I fix different, to me, if it looks different, to me, it tastes different.
Right.
I see
Right.
tomatoes
Right.
one day and I see shredded carrots the next day, you see,
Mhm.
but with you, just thinking just minimize it
Uh-huh.
so that you
Yeah.
can do it. So you can do it.
Yeah. Well, I've been getting a lettuce, avocado, a little sauerkraut, and tomato. That's what I've done the 2 days. But I'm only able to get 2 16-ounce juices down a day. I haven't been able to get 3 down. And plus all the water he wants you to drink, it's a lot.
Yeah, but it's gonna get the job done for sure.
Around San Diego, we have become infamous.
Miss Shirley, I think you got some background noise going on,
Here, learn.
or either mute your line for me.
I
Thank you,
apologize,
ma'am.
Dr. Ross. Excuse me. I'm doing too many things at one time, Dr. Ross. I
That's
apologize.
okay. That's okay. That's okay. You're here. That's what's important. All right, come on in, everybody. Welcome, welcome. We got some new faces, some new people, some folks gonna get on this train.
And I have to leave. I have to leave because I have to be to work at 8 in Oakland, so I have to leave at about 6:45.
Okay, no problem.
Okay. What time is it over?
We try to finish in an hour,
Oh, okay. Okay. So
but we don't leave until all questions are answered and anything that anybody, needs help with. So
Okay.
it's just a time for us to come together, push each other along the road, inspire, encourage. You got any questions, any concerns? But I'm glad to know you're on day 2 of your journey, and we're here for you. okay?
Thank you.
Yeah, Tuesday, when do we do this? Tuesday, Thursday, and Saturday night,
Yeah, at the same time.
same time, same
Okay, because
station, same.
I'll be here as much as I can. Saturdays are good. Tuesdays and Thursdays are good too, but it's just right before I have to go to work. So,
Okay,
but Saturdays I'm off.
but you said the key, preparation is the key.
Yeah,
So
yeah, yeah.
if you,
Stay
it's good you
prepared.
didn't start when you
Stay-
started. If you weren't ready right then you put it off and now you're on this journey.
Yeah, yeah. I didn't want to set myself up for, but not being able to complete it.
Right.
So I'm just ready for it now.
So just in the 2 days, do you feel anything, see anything?
Yes, I have had hemorrhoids and constipation for a lot of years. And I actually had a hemorrhoidectomy. And it's kind of hereditary because my mom has had problems with hemorrhoids too.
Mhm.
And I was also working with Dr. Parks. I started working with her like a month before I started this. But I had to take something to have a bowel movement. I was taking Maze Ron.
Your line muted yet.
Sorry, that was my daughter. She doesn't know I'm on video in the meeting. Anyway, I was taking rhubarb, Marze Winwan, Ron, buckthorn. Had to take something in order to have a bowel movement. And so since I've been taking this, I haven't taken any of that. And I actually had a bowel movement, after the first day. And I was happy about that. And it wasn't, I didn't have to push because when I did my bioscan, he said my peristalsis was bad. Plus, he said my memory was really, my memory was in the red. And I even feel like, my memory is better.
Yes.
And I feel like, but I started with Dr. Park's Life Advantage, and that kind of was a kickoff for me. I didn't know it would be, but it's helped me some, but just in these 2 days, I would just say that I feel good about myself because I am doing something, that I said I was going to do. So I feel inspired, and it's making me, I feel like my self-esteem is up. And I'm able to tell people, I'm on a diet. I'm not like making a big deal out of it, but I do feel like, I feel better about myself in general because I'm doing something that I said I was going to do. So my mood is good. My mood is good. Say that.
Yes. Wonderful, wonderful.
Thank
Oh,
you.
my goodness, somebody unmute and encourage my sister. Come on now, y'all. That's what we're here for. Yes.
Mrs. Anna, that's awesome. That's awesome, awesome. And
Thank you.
you don't have to say you're on a diet, just say, hey, I'm on a life change style for me,
Right.
for my health.
That's a great point because people have a concept of dieting.
Yeah, because I've only told about 4 people, 5 people, but today somebody offered me some coffee and I said, no, thank you. I said, I'm on a diet. But then when you say diet, people think you're trying to lose weight. And that's annoying too, because, I'm not trying to lose weight. I'm already skinny as skinny could be, but I'm not trying to lose weight, and I think, and I don't like when people go on diet just to lose weight because that's not important to me. I just want to be healthy.
Yeah.
I'm getting old too. I want to live a long time. I'm 65 already.
So you're doing a lifestyle change to get the waste.
Yeah.
The waste that's causing the problems that you're having.
Right. And I had, I had eczema in my hands right here and it's going away. The eczema is not even there.
Oh my goodness.
And I had this eczema in my hand for like 15 years now. Well, at least since about 2000, about 2010. I had eczema in my hand, and now it's going away.
Does anybody hear this happening? Does anybody hear this? Come on, y'all. Some of y'all need to be turning your cameras on so I can see you.
All right, all right. That's excellent. See, and those will be
loving it.
things you'll be able to tell people what this life-changing experience.
Who are gonna be key to Biden's success in all this.
I'm loving it.
And I
I'm
like
loving
the
it.
fact that it's Black owned, and I'm spending my money with the community and stuff. And the people I get to talk to about this are African American or whatever. I don't know what you guys, labels are. But anyway, that feels actually that feels great as well.
I would never have known you're 65 years old. You look absolutely amazing.
That's
Oh, thank you. I want to feel good.
Stay in this race beyond.
Awesome.
Yeah, they got her identified.
Karen, you
And
got
Dr.
some-
Roz,
you got some noise in
that
your
might be
background.
Betty. Betty, you want to turn, I don't know if that's Betty.
No, Karen.
I mean,
No,
Bessie.
that's me. I'll get rid of it. I'm sorry. Apologize.
No
But I
problem.
don't know where you are.
So come on in, everybody. Welcome. We've just been listening. My sister, I'm sorry. What's your name again?
Lanice.
Lanice, because your thing says Samsung. So
Oh, it's Lanice.
how you spell Lanice?
Lenise.
I need help, so I have to type your name on there. So.
Yeah, that's my name.
So she just started, and for those of you that jumped in, she's on day 2, and she's on some
Right.
special other supplements that Dr. Prince has also given her to help the conditions and issues that she's dealing with. And you've heard the wonderful, wonderful testimonies of this already taking place in 2 days. Number one, just to be able to go to the bathroom.
Ooh,
Yeah,
Mhm.
exactly. And
wonderful.
exactly, because I had a lot of anxiety about going to the restroom, and I was seeing a therapist to help me like relax when I go to the bathroom and not, because I had a lot to do with just being anxious. And I've been, the last time I went to her, because I was anticipating this diet and stuff, I started telling her stuff. I did all the talking because I did my research, before I started on this journey that I've been on for 2 days. I did my research, so I was able to share a lot of stuff with her. And I gave her some of the literature as well.
Awesome. Well, we're so proud of you. We're already proud of you. I just can't wait till what's gonna be
Yes,
happening on day 21. We're already proud of you. Absolutely. So
Yeah,
check in, guys. Anybody check in. Let me know if you have, I know that Brenda, any more of your people here that are getting ready to start? You're muted.
I don't see anyone.
Okay, but you saw one, right?
Yes.
What's her name?
Daisy. Yeah.
Daisy. Oh, there she is. I see you,
Yeah.
Daisy. Hey, Daisy.
Hello, how are you?
Outstanding. How are you?
I'm doing great.
You ready to get in this vehicle? We finna ride now.
Yes, ma'am.
So when are you starting?
I have already did the 21 cleanser.
Oh, you've
Oh.
already done it.
Yes, ma'am. I did it back in 23,
Okay.
but I'm looking at some point in time in this year to do another 21-day cleansing.
Okay.
And I have some issues that whereas they're trying to clear it up. And when I went to my doctor after I'd done my 21 cleanser, my blood work came out better than what they were before I did the cleanser. So as time go on, it's getting better. It's getting
Yes.
better. But just staying away from food that you shouldn't eat, not to go back to where you was.
Yes.
Is
So
what
Daisy, now you said you're finna do another 21 sometime, right?
yes, ma'am.
Daisy, who invited you on this call?
Brenda,
Okay, Brenda loves you and I do too, okay? So just let me say that before I tell you what I'm gonna tell you.
Okay,
I need you to pick a date.
yes, ma'am.
I mean, tonight.
Oh, tonight.
Well,
Oh, tonight.
I
Oh,
need, I need you, even if you gotta change it, because if you don't have a target, it'll constantly be next month and then next month. Think about your schedule. You got all night to do it. You got the next about 30 minutes to figure this out.
well, my plan is to get her on the February 5th, starting with us.
Uh-oh. How about that,
oh,
Daisy?
that's feasible.
That's
Can I
it.
That's feasible.
Let's go, baby. Let's go. And
Yeah,
let's get
that's
some more.
feasible.
Let's get
Can
some more.
I ask
What,
a question about something that she just mentioned?
what's that?
I heard her say that, that staying on her, eating right is a challenge for her. What are her challenges and what kinds of things is she doing to help her with whatever challenges she's having with sticking to a good, healthy eating regimen? Because that's big too, after the 21 days, what next?
So
And
here's the thing, Lenise, and it has become a focal point for us. It wasn't as much of a focal point as it is now, because most of us that are on here, some of us, for me particularly, when we first started this program, it was my first time ever doing a detox, right?
oh, okay.
So now it's a focal point. We actually have put host regiments in place now. What do you do after the 21 days, right?
Uh-huh.
So that's going to be really explained to anybody that's here. We got 3 different choices. You can do flexible, you can do plant-based, or you can do age reversal. And we can explain what all of those really indicate.
Okay.
But everybody, we know we're not unrealistic. Everybody's not going to just become a vegan or a vegetarian. But you can become much more intentional, because when your body starts feeling better, you do not want to go back to hurting again
Right,
or
right.
not being able to go to the bathroom again.
Mm-hmm.
So there are changes, and we know it's a process, because number one, you said it, you start feeling better here.
Mm-hmm.
And so the other thing that's a process is our thinking gets better. During this particular detox, I am listening and reading so much more material and learning so many more things about the food that we eat and all the pesticides and all the stuff that's being sprayed on our food. I'm just learning about so many different things from different individuals that I didn't even look at the first time. So this process is getting closer to certain kinds of diets, So once you make it through that 21, then that's when that discussion begins to start. Where do you want to go from here? But we've got 3 programs in place to say, okay,
Oh, okay.
are you going to go totally raw with just a
Mhm.
little heated food? Or are you going to go right here in the middle with more plant-based alternatives? Or are you going to go over here to the left with flexible, where you're eating again, but you're now being more intentional about what you eat, and you're not,
Uh-huh.
none of them take you all the way back to where you were.
Right, right.
Yeah.
Well, I had a pretty good diet before. Like, I've been eating healthy for a while, but still I was not having, because of other things that happened in my life, trauma and addiction and my age. For a lot of reasons, even though I was on a pretty healthy diet, and I'm talking about, healthy, because I've been trying to eat right for a long, long time and eating right, but not plant-based.
And
But it's scary, I don't want to, I want to get better at, I want my body to heal, and I want to go to the bathroom a lot more than I was going, that's important to me.
And so here's
Because
the
I've
key
actually
to
had
what you
breast
just said.
cancer. I had breast cancer in 2021. It was stage 1. And so I don't want, the thought of that reoccurring,
Right.
and so, yeah.
And here's the key to what you just said, okay? You had a decent diet, healthy diet. And I see people all the time who will tell me, this is what I eat. I'm a vegan, I'm a vegetarian, or I've been one for the last 10 years, but they've never detoxed.
Yeah, right.
So it doesn't matter how well
Uh-huh.
your diet is. If you never
Yeah.
flush the toilet, if you never flush the sewer system,
Mm-hmm.
because everything we're encountering is because of the toxins that have built up. And you took
Right.
the bioscan, which showed what was taking place since you were a teenager. So to everybody that's on here, the reason we do this is to get rid of the waste that's been built up in our bodies over time, because nothing happens overnight.
Right.
Diabetes, high blood pressure, cancer, sickle cell. I don't care what you tell me you come here with. And I heard, and you mentioned about the genetics. Most of the things that are genetic are because we eat like they ate.
Mm-hmm.
So
And we have
what they
emotions like
had.
their emotions.
Yeah.
Like I act just like my mother, get hysterical and scream and holler and fuss. And, even I look like her, I'm aging like her. I got her bad character defects, everything.
But now you finna reverse it.
Yes, ma'am. Don't let me talk too much because I'm sure everybody else wants to talk too.
But I need you to say you're gonna reverse it.
Mm-hmm. I am. I am with the help from the group and all these other groups I'm joining, because you need support. It's really hard to do alone. Like for me, I was looking at my friend groups. None of them are on the diets with me. None of them eat healthy, just me. And I need to be around people who are like-minded.
Yes.
So I appreciate this.
Yes. Awesome. So Daisy, February the 5th,
Yes, ma'am.
you got your product?
Yes, ma'am.
All right. We're gonna be here now, so don't fool me now.
No, ma'am. No, ma'am. Brenda gonna keep me on track.
That's for sure.
That's love. That's love. That's all
Yes,
that
it
is.
is.
That's love. Fantastic. All
And
right.
well,
So
I've done detox before, but I've never had the results that I had like with the flat belly. Okay.
mhm.
That's total different. I mean, that gave me a lot of good changes within my body. And I'm 70. I've never had a weight problem, and I lost weight and I lost my little weight too. But
Yeah.
it made me feel better.
So what kind of detoxes had you done before?
Just like going to the store, the regular one, buying from the herb store. But I'm just saying it's never been for 21 days and I've never released the way I release with the flat belly.
Yes.
And I don't have an issue going to the bathroom.
Right.
But I look in that commode and what I see, I didn't see before.
Yeah. Oh, I got you. I look every time.
Okay.
Because I don't want to see a parasite. But
Yes. Well, and that's what I try to get them to tell. It's waste in your body that they need to get out. They're worrying about the weight, but I'm talking about the waste.
yes. Yeah. It's like a clogged faucet. And
Yes.
then when it's there, what I was hearing a video today, the waste builds up and it overflows from your gut, and then it starts traveling to your heart, to your liver, to your kidneys, and that's what causes all these other things: heart disease, cancer, everything is toxins all over the body. That's all cancer is toxins that have built up, and it suffocates the cells so they can't get no oxygen. Am I on it, Karen? But she don't hear me now. Okay. But
Who?
suffocates the cells.
And then is a cancer like when those cancerous cells, they start to replicate and grow because they grow too. They said that they're damaged cells.
Yeah.
And when they
it's
don't
because
die,
they don't get any oxygen. If they get oxygen, they die.
Oh, really?
They're oxygen deprived.
oh, okay.
See, once Dr. Prince
that
teaches us that
doctors?
we have to be
What kind of-
oxygen rich.
The what?
Dr. Prince
Awesome.
teaches us that our cells have to be oxygen rich.
Oh, okay. Okay.
Can you hear me, Karen?
I can hear you.
All right. Am I on
Yes, and
point?
I just want to say, Sabrina is on. She hasn't started the cleanse yet, but she bought the product. I think she's kind of hesitant to start. So if she has a story she wants to share, she should, and maybe we can encourage her so she can jump on with those people that are starting the 1st of February.
Hey, Sabrina.
Hi, how are you all this evening?
Hey, Sabrina, where are you? Where are you located?
I'm in Chicago.
All right, Chi-Town. Okay. Now.
Yes. Yeah. And it's the
This is a safe
hesitancy.
space, Sabrina. This is a safe
Oh yeah,
space.
no, it's not that. I'm just trying to figure out like why I've been hesitant. And I have a tendency when something isn't like just super simple to me, which a lot of things are, and just readily apparent, then I procrastinate on getting them done.
Okay.
And so I would like to be like ultimately be flexible. I don't think that I would ever be I'll never say never, but a person who would necessarily go, 100% vegan. And so I don't have a juicer. And so then I go back and then I read the instructions and I'm like, oh, I've got to get this, I've got to do that. And then what about afterwards? So I make it more difficult than it really is.
Okay.
And then because I'm making it more difficult than it really is, then that leads to the procrastination and it leads to me just not doing it.
Gotcha.
And I just want it to be simple. And so like while I was listening to you guys, it just sort of reminded me that at one point, Karen and I had talked about, maybe just even buying, like the pre-mixed juicing drinks. So while I was listening to you all, I was actually Googling it online. And so if you have any recommendations on, like, because right now I'm just starting off with 7 days. So if you all even have any recommendations on like what product I could buy, for the 7 days, and then that would just make it easy for me. And it's like, I like easy.
Gotcha.
Yes.
So I know that Chicago, I don't know what part of Chicago you live in. I know that there are places in Chicago where you can purchase juice and that is very similar. There are even places that, like I ran into a lady today, she juices. She loves to juice. And I said, girl, I'm gonna give you so much business here in Houston. I'm in Houston. So much business because I have lots of people who, number one, they're just busy, but they want to detox.
Yes.
They need to detox.
Okay?
But they're so busy, they really don't have the time to do the juicing. So I get that. No, not a problem. All I want you to do is love Sabrina enough to find a way to do this.
Yes. To
Love
make myself
your-
a priority. Yes.
yes, because we do it. Sabrina, we all do it. We make everybody else a priority. but I need you to love Sabrina enough. Because I keep telling folks, the more time we put on everybody else, you're gonna die and they're gonna say she was a good old girl. That's all they're gonna say. They're gonna pass by your casket and say she was such a good old girl. She was there for everybody.
No, you're absolutely right. I had that experience with my job. I was there for 17 years, worked my butt off, gave everything. And then now that I'm gone, things that I did, they're just not getting done, and it's okay. So and I'm just like, but when I was there, it wasn't okay. So I
Right.
totally get what you're saying. You have to make yourself a priority.
Yeah, but definitely, we can definitely find ways, you know, to get even as close to the products and what's in each juice so that you can get started. And even if you did the smoothie, if you started with doing the smoothie, I don't know what have you had a bioscan?
Yes.
Yeah, at the bioscan. Yes.
Okay, so not asking you what's in the bioscan, but let me just say this. We have both regimens because not doing a detox is
It's
not
not.
an option.
Right.
It's not an option because we
So-
all are clogged up. We've been clogged up. We gotta flush this sewer system. So it's not an option. Just, I need you to understand that it's not an option. So the juicing does so much more, but the smoothie also works.
So Dr. Ross, though, with the smoothie, and this is me again, because I'm an accountant by trade. And it's
Okay.
so, I'm a little anal and analytical and read more into things. So I was looking at, like, I have one sheet about the smoothie, and then there's like a grocery list.
Right.
And so I guess for me, I was looking more for, like, with the juicing, that there are actual recipes. And so I didn't see actual recipes for the smoothies. So of course,
So-
that's yet another excuse and something, to make me hesitate.
Okay, so I can give you a recipe, strawberries and bananas and some spinach.
Okay. So just pick some things off of the list, basically, is what you're
Yeah,
saying.
Because
there's a
not what you
grocery
like.
list.
I need you to like it.
Yes.
See, you're gonna do it if it tastes good to you.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
So you know what your favorite fruits are that you like.
Mm-hmm.
So it's not, don't make that grocery list take you all, it's so large because it's expensive. So if
Yes.
you're just picking for a smoothie, you're just picking one or two items and then putting a vegetable in there.
Okay. So just maybe two or three items, including the vegetable, and that's
Right.
good enough for the smoothie.
Yeah.
Okay, that's perfect. Okay.
Yeah, that extensive list is there for you to be able to pick from, because some people don't like this, or some people don't like, they don't like blueberries, but they like strawberries, or they don't like, whatever.
And then you only need to pick one vegetable, because I see like spinach, kale, arugula, and broccoli. But we
Yeah.
need to just pick one of those.
Just pick a choice.
Okay. That's helpful. Very helpful.
Oh yeah, keep it simple. I mean, you like simple, then keep it simple.
Yes.
The
Okay.
biggest part is you organizing what you have to do each day. That's the part, and like I was sharing with Lenise, on my table, my eliminator sitting there for breakfast. So I know it's the
Okay.
first thing I'm gonna do. It's sitting there. When my husband, when he comes up and he's ready to go to work, I have a cup sitting there for him and a cup sitting there for me. The eliminator's in there and I've poured 8 ounces of water in each one and stirred it up. It's already sitting there, ready for us. Because that's what we do first thing in the morning. We drink that eliminator in 8 ounces of water. Okay, and then I've got my regenerator sitting there for my other 2 juices or to put into your smoothie. So you systematize it to make it, once you know what the regimen is, then you put it in a system that's simple for you.
Can I say something to Sabrina too?
Go ahead, Lenise.
Hi, Sabrina.
Hello.
Hi. I was listening to your share and I wanted to share with you that procrastinating is not you know, like it's not just something you do. I mean, don't feel bad about it. I have that problem sometimes too. And it was I was supposed to start the diet on the 5th or the 6th of January. And I just started 2 days ago. And part of that was procrastination. Or either you could call it procrastination, or you could call it that I wasn't making this a priority. It has to be a priority. And then I don't know if it's so much procrastination, you know, just unless that's kind of just your makeup, but it has to be a priority, like something that you know that you want to do and that you need to do. And then the other thing too is it wasn't so hard for me because I've been taking supplements and herbs, and I've been, you know, eating a lot of fruits and vegetables and raw foods. And I already have a juicer, and I already have a Vitamixer, and I've been, you know, drinking juices and stuff. But if you're not used to doing any of that, it can seem, you know, it was even overwhelming for me, even with, you know, my lifestyle or my eating habits, or, you know, me kind of knowing about most of that stuff. It still seemed overwhelming. I just don't, you know, I know that juicers, I mean, I heard you say that you were an accountant, but they got juicers like for 60, they got Jack LaLanne juicers. I mean, you don't need a really expensive, you know, my juicer is pretty expensive, but they got this, I forgot the name of that company, but they have some inexpensive juicers. I mean, I would even be willing to help you buy a juicer or buy a cheap juicer for you, because if you go buy those juices already made, it's going to wind up costing you just as much as if you go and get you a little cheap juicer. And the other thing too is it's not a cheap detox either. You know, it's worth it. I mean, it's well worth it. I've been buying all the stuff for my 21-day fast. I buy organic from Whole Foods or somewhere, and it's expensive. So if when you are ready to do it, you know, thank God for this support group. I'm sure that they, you know, I know that I'm willing to help support you with a little bit of knowledge that I have with my little 2-day. But still, honey, it's not cheap.
Yeah.
It's not
No,
cheap. It's
and
time
see, the thing
consuming.
is,
But it's
Breville is a well-known juicer that many of us started out using Breville.
yeah,
but
Breville. That's
I-
what I was trying to think of.
But it may not be, and it may not be the fact of not being able to get the juicer. What I'm hearing from Sabrina, what I have for so many of my customers is the time.
Yeah,
So
yeah,
Yes.
yeah. It's time
Mhm.
consuming.
Yeah,
So-
it's the time.
Because I gotta
Yeah.
go now. I gotta go now. But go ahead, finish. When you finish, I gotta go because I gotta get my juice and get to work. Get all my stuff.
Okay.
But go ahead, finish. I want to hear what you're gonna
Yeah, but
say,
no,
Dr.
you're right,
Ross.
Dr. Ross.
Yeah.
It's
So
it's
when
the
it's the
time.
time,
Yeah,
go ahead.
and being practical with me being an accountant, and it's just like, okay, if I'm not going to be juicing, and right now I don't think it's something I'm going to do forever and forever, then to go out and buy a juicer, even if it's only $50, I just don't believe in. I think society, we just overindulge and waste so much that it's like, and then I'm going to do it, and then it's going to end up under the counter in my cabinet, and to me that's just a waste.
I understand. And
Yeah.
let me tell you, I did go get a
Doc-
juicer when I did my first cleanse.
Uh-huh.
But it was after my first cleanse. Well, I take that back. It was after my second detox. I've done
Okay.
5. It was after my second detox that I realized I'm gonna keep on juicing.
Yes, yes.
Because
Yes.
I understood the power of juicing. I understood
Mhm.
the benefits I was getting. So you
Mhm.
just keep getting the knowledge. Okay?
Yes, so I have to
So-
get there. Yes.
Yeah,
Dr.
let's just
Roz.
progressively get to wherever you're going, whatever is your journey, but let's get started.
Agreed.
Dr. Roz,
I heard somebody, yeah, Meridian?
Yes, you can go online and look for juices, get their ratings, and I saw a juicer for $60.
Yeah,
But you know, that's not gonna last very long necessarily, not the best of kind, but you can go online, it's either what's the best juicer for 2023. And
yeah,
look there and get an idea of what your price range is.
gotcha. Yeah, well, thank you for that. Thank you for that.
Mm,
But I
mhm.
don't think the issue here is, the juicer, like she said, she just told us. It's gotta be practical, and I feel that, I understand
Right.
that.
I do too.
So I'm ready for you to start with that smoothie. Let's get going.
Yes, because I have a good blender, so I can do the smoothies.
Yeah,
Okay,
yeah.
and let's pick a date and get you started and put a system to this thing. Karen will get on the phone with you and you make this thing real simple, plain and simple for Sabrina.
Yes, yes.
And Doc, hi.
Yeah.
Join
Hey,
us
Delores.
for Rebound with Akana every morning, and you'll also get some inspiration and some good information moving forward with our cleanses. But the one thing that I wanted to share this evening and why I got on the call, and Lenise was talking about procrastination. And procrastination is just fear. It's, as far as I'm concerned, it's fear because I procrastinate a lot. But I heard something today that I was going to share with us in the morning, but I'm going to share it right now. And the statement is, it always seems impossible until it's done. And who
Right
said
on.
that? Who said that? Nelson Mandela.
Mm,
And I
wow.
wrote it down when I heard it because I think about the cleanse. I think about us trying to stick to one thing. And if you keep doing it, once you do that cleanse, then it's not impossible. And I started with the smoothie last week, and I got one more day, and I'm good. I'm good. I'm good. So I
Right
just wanted
on.
to share. And it's easier. It's much easier, Sabrina. So I agree. Time-wise, it's a good introduction.
Good, good. Thank you.
Mhm.
Yes,
You're welcome.
yes.
I like that though. It's always seems impossible until it's done.
Yes, Nelson Mandela.
Now,
That's
I
right.
got a message from somebody. How do I find that message? Is there a chat portion of this?
Yeah, you got a mess. What do you mean you got a message?
Somebody, oh, I see.
In the
Oh,
chat.
I see it. That's all right.
Okay.
Sorry.
And
Okay.
Dr. Roz, there's a question in the chat as well for you.
Oh, what is it? What is it?
It's about honey, asking if they can have raw honey
Absolutely not.
during the cleanse.
Right, and you know what? I was asked that question by Renita. She was here last week. This is Awita. And I told her I don't think so, but what she wanted it for was to do her salad. And because she, of course we can't have any dairy, so she wanted to make a salad, but no.
No.
She also asked about horseradish. I looked that up. I was like, I don't think so.
No. Don't play with me. I ain't gonna sugarcoat y'all. No.
Heck to the no, right?
Dr. Roz, you see why I said there's a question in there for you, because I knew you'd handle it.
And she did. Thank you.
Oh man. All right.
I think Bessie is on too, and she's
Bessie.
brand new. She hasn't gotten the cleanse yet, the detox, but she can share her own story if she can unmute.
Hey, Bessie. Okay.
Yes,
See you
I'm
later,
here.
Lenise.
Okay. All right. Bye. Talk to you guys later.
All right.
Okay.
Hi, my name is Bessie. Can you guys hear me?
Yes.
Yes.
I want to thank God that Bernadine invited me. So I don't even know where to start. I got a lot going on and I need some support and I need to fix me because I'm all over the place. I guess I can go into a little detail about me. I'm over 300 pounds. I'm exhausted. I'm trying so hard not to become depressed. May of last year, I resigned from my job. I have a master's degree. I knew it was time from God to let my job go because of all that was going on. I've been a program director, family partner in the early childhood education field. 10 years ago, the Lord started giving me these Christian children's books and dreams and visions So I'm a published author. I write Christian children's books. I have 10 published books. So I stopped in May working for the man and started working for myself. So that's been a struggle. A lot of things have started happening in my life in terms of like, just like ups and downs. I was getting a lot of events to go to and speak at and was getting paid in my car. I didn't want to put any more money in my car. And when I deal with stress and problems, food is my thing. Food is my lover. And I know what to eat. I did my own, like, I don't know, you guys probably know Dr. Sebi. You guys know Dr. Sebi, right? Okay, so I did a 10-day cleanse with just fruits and vegetables. I have a NAMA 2, was able to do that. That was the first 10 days cleanse. Like I've done fasts before, in church, 3-day and night fast with just water, certain things like that.
Right.
And it was amazing. But it was also, when I got off, I just got right back in that bad habit again. And when I don't want to cook, I'll like cook fish and vegetables. And then I'll just say, I'm going out to get takeout. I'm in trouble. And I don't even know. I hope that's enough information, but it's just hard.
Absolutely.
It's
Bessie,
hard.
where are you located?
I'm in Boston.
Boston. All right. Can I say, the first thing I want to say to you is, Bessie, you're still here.
Yes. Yeah.
You're still here. And because you're still here, there's a purpose behind you being here. Okay? Because with what you've already gone through, you could not be here. See, I got all kind of songs going through my head. If it had not been for the Lord on my side.
Amen.
I mean, I'm hearing all, as you were talking, I was hearing one song after the other. By the way, Bessie, I'm a musician, so everybody knows I'm the DJ, all this kind of stuff. So I'm hearing music. I want to encourage you. I want to encourage you. You are still here. And with all that you've done, children's books and this, listen, that's a calling. That's a calling. And we can't do our calling if our health is not right.
That's true.
I don't care what, I have a burden for pastors. And pastors will preach in the pulpit and go in the back room in their office and die of a heart attack. Because of what they're eating. So let's keep educating you. Just start listening and get as much education. Like you say, Dr. Sebi, you can't get much more education than that. But just know there are things in your body that are saying, keep on going the way you're going. Because they're killing us. They're killing us with our fork. Our CEO calls it suicide. We're committing suicide with our fork. And we have really no control over it. Just because inside of us, and I've heard Melissa talk about this, we really shouldn't blame ourselves, because it's them little critters inside of us that said, I want this. I want the ice cream. I want, all those parasites. That's what I was listening to today. He said the parasites inside of us say, feed me. I mean, wake you up in your sleep to get the wrong kinds of food.
That's right. Do you guys know about the Minister of Wellness? He's what's his name? I think his name is Jonathan, but God called him to become the Minister of Wellness. And he said, he was, and that was why I did the cleanse as well, that parasites definitely in the gut, and the hunger pains, that's what that is.
Yes.
Hunger pains are literally parasites saying, hey, feed me, feed me.
So our cleanse has one of our products is called the Eliminator. It's a powder that you put in the water, what I was talking about, the first thing you drink in the morning. And what it does, it pulls out the mucus and the parasites. That's the first product you're going to do during the whole 21 days. And you heard me say you're going to do. That was intentional, Bessie. You're going to do. Okay? We're going to pull out the mucus and the parasites. Then the Eliminator is going to give you the nutrients that you're missing. And then the Purifier, which is a tea, you're going to put it in your water, about 40 ounces of water. We only need 32 ounces of it. You're going to drink 4 ounces of that every single day. And we're going to start the process.
Mhm.
We got to start the process. Are you with me?
I'm with you.
When are we starting the process?
Because I'm not working, so that my thing is really a financial thing. So as soon as I get myself, I got to get myself together to get some funds, because I left my job in May to do my business full time. So like during Christmas and the holidays, I have many events that I go to and I speak and get paid for and all that jazz. So right now it's just tough, but it's very soon.
Soon and very soon. We're going to figure out a way for you. You're going to start this process.
I'm going to do my blood test Sunday at Concord Baptist Church to find out what my blood type is.
Uh-huh. And have you had a bioscan yet?
No, I'm actually just starting. Bernadine brought me in and started talking with me about stuff. So
Okay.
I'm kind of like a newbie.
That's okay. That's okay. We all been newbies, and we got some more newbies around here. But we're gonna get you started. You're gonna start. Wait a minute. Okay. Here's the part that I am guilty of doing too often. Wanting things better for people than they want from themselves. I need you to say you're gonna start the process.
Oh my goodness, yes, I'm gonna start the process. I'm an ordained minister. My first gift is singing, and God has been after me to get my CD together. And I'm trying to do so many things. My father was a pastor, Baptist pastor, and he sang in a spiritual group, the Spiritual Wonders, traveled all over the place, recording artists, my dad. My mother passed away at 58, and this year I'll be 60. So when I saw 58 and 59, it was amazing for me because, that country food, that country living and that eating and all that stuff. And, my mother had high blood pressure, diabetes. When she died, she had strokes and stuff. Then my older brother above me, he died as well. He had a lot of amputations, his toes on each foot, then half his foot, half his leg. He was like over 400 pounds, so it's like me just going to be 60 this year is huge.
Yes.
Even though I'm over 300 pounds, but I'm exhausted. It's like I can't be myself with all of this weight. I'm sluggish.
Yeah. Yeah. So this is going to be amazing testimony. And Bessie, sometimes we do things more for others than we do for ourselves. So let me add this to this picture for you, this vision for you, because you just said so much stuff. You just said you're gifted. I mean, but you can't, you're going to do this for you, but you got to do it for the people that you haven't even come in contact with yet.
Wow. Jeez. Okay. Yeah.
Dr. Ross.
Yeah, go ahead.
This is Anna. Something I would like to say to her. When you talk about the parasites talking to you, when I went on my journey in 22, and even before when I did just vegetable and fruit journeys before this, I had to wake up and tell myself all day long, and my children and grandchildren laughed, my child and my grandchildren laughed at me because I would get up saying, I made a little song, food, you are not my friend. And every time I would head to the refrigerator and knowing that I wasn't, because I'm an emotional eater, so I can relate to Miss Betsy.
Yes, me too.
Every time I would start to the refrigerator, knowing that I would have just finished eating 30 minutes ago, I would start that song, food, you are not my friend, you are not my friend. I'd stand in the mirror in the morning and sing that song to myself.
Wow.
And I could be in the car driving. I'd be singing that song to myself to keep from going through a drive-through somewhere, knowing that I was not hungry, that I was just upset emotionally about something.
Okay.
So you're saying you're a singer, honey, sing it. It helped me. I know things that may help some people may not help another person, but just reminding yourself all day long that food is not your friend, especially when you get upset about something, you think, oh, I'll eat this candy bar, or oh, I'll eat this piece of pie, or oh, I'll stop and pick up a cake and I'll eat a big slice of it, when you're knowing that you don't need it. So I pull in a grocery store parking lot sometimes because I was upset about something, and I'd remember, okay, food, you are not my friend. Let's get out of this parking lot because there's nothing in there you need. I mean, and it really pushed me through. So I just wanted to let you know, it's all kind of ways to remind yourself.
Go on, Bessie, write you a song, girl. Big Stella nominee. Anita,
Thank you for
got the
sharing
hand
that,
raised
Anna.
up.
That's beautiful.
Anita, go ahead.
Good evening, everyone. I'd
Hey,
like
Anita.
to come on and introduce a brand new group member. If you see her name at the bottom, it's Elder Queen Valerie Gardner. This is our support group. Now, these people are not only friends, they're our family. We are working together on this cleanse, and these people will be your support. So Elder Queen Valerie will be starting her cleanse on Saturday. And I actually just completed a conference call with her and with Sharon. And we just went over her regimen. We talked about the red, green juice and all the things that you put in the juice. So I wanted her to come on. We literally just hung up. And I wanted her to come on, and I wanted to introduce her to all of you. Again, Dr. Roz, Naina, Karen, Dolores, Michelle, Bernadine, Cherie, all of these ladies, Anna, Shirley, even Meridian. Sorry, sir, I don't want to leave you out. We're all on this call 3 times a week, and we're here to support you. So when you start your plans, we want you to get on. I'm going to go ahead and text the code, everything to you. I talked you through it while we were talking, but I'm going to text the information to you. So every Tuesday, Thursday, and Saturday at 8 p.m. Central, which would be your 9 p.m. Elder Queen Valerie is in Florida. It'll be your 9 p.m. And this is just an opportunity for us to share. We'll share recipes, we'll share do's and don'ts, we'll share our good times and our not so good times. And so I just want to introduce you to everybody. So if you get an opportunity, if you want to unmute yourself and say hello, and if you all will, I know you all are going to welcome her and show her your love.
Yes, yes, yes. Elder Valerie,
Great,
come on,
great,
come on,
great.
unmute yourself.
Welcome, welcome.
Hello,
Welcome,
hello,
Queen.
everyone. I'm
Welcome,
very
welcome.
excited. I'm very
Welcome.
excited to be starting this regimen. I'm really looking forward to it. I'm starting a little late. I should have started last year, but I believe that timing is so important. And who said it was supposed to be last year? So I'm really looking forward to it. I'm very excited that you all have a support group. And I'm just looking forward to it. And anything I have any questions, I hope I can reach out and get a little help, since you all already been through it or going through it. And I'm looking forward to it.
Absolutely. Welcome, welcome, welcome. We got some of everybody here. We got some, this is my 5th detox, and I have 2 more days. Hallelujah.
Wow.
Congratulations,
Wow,
Dr. Roz.
congratulations.
Hallelujah.
Yes, to God be the glory.
There are a couple of us that got 2 more days. Somebody else got 3 more days, but there are
I
a
got
whole group
3
of us
more
that are just
days.
started.
3.
We got
So
some
how
that
do
just-
you all feel? Can you just kind of share with me some of your experience while you was going through it, so I can look forward and know what I'm gonna look for?
All right. Open house. Come on, y'all unmute, share with the lady. With the
This is
woman of God.
Owita Howard. And I'm actually on my 2nd cleanse. I did a 21-day cleanse about 6 months ago, along with my 2 beautiful daughters. They did 14 days. I did 21. But for me, Elder Queen, what it really did for me, because I wasn't trying to lose weight, but I want to live a healthier lifestyle. I want to be healthier. And so that's the reason that I did the cleanse. But what it helped me do was to change my thought processes on food and my body. and taking in things that are really, damaging to the body. So now every time, I used to always say, I'll never read labels. That's just taking it too far. But now I find myself reading labels, and and so it really did clean out the cobwebs and all the toxins in my brain, because now my thought process is totally different. And I'm on I've got 3 more days to go on my cleanse, on my 7th day this time. This is my reset. So just wanted to share.
Thank you.
Thank you.
And my thing was, when I started juicing, preparation.
Who are you?
I'm Michelle down here in Clarksville, Texas, in the country, where I raise my own vegetables. I'm getting my garden ready already, so it'll be ready for March to put those seeds out.
Raised her own vegetables and got about 30 cows.
Yeah, and I don't eat cows, but I got them. But they bring in good money. But anyway, I found with me the trial and errors. If I prepare for the week, I'm much better off. I do all my juicing. I do juicing for the 3 or 4 days at a time, like Dr. Ross, 3 or 4 days at a time, because I don't want to take all that time to do it. I want my stuff to be fresh. I'm at home, I'm not doing anything anyway, so that's what I do. But I prep my salads. I prep my salads and those little prep dishes I get from Walmart. As long as I got those in there where I just pull them out, then you're not so apt to eat the wrong thing. I keep my vegetables out and I keep them in a bowl. It's easier in the winter, but in the summer it's kind of hard because you get fruit flies real easy if you leave fruit out.
Oh, yeah.
But they say you're supposed to leave it all out, but I don't leave it all out, but most of it I do. And when I bring it from the garden, though, I'm ready to juice it when I bring it out the garden. I don't want to go in the refrigerator, nothing else. I want to juice it then. But long as you prep the little bags, I have little bags of almonds and walnuts and all that kind of stuff. I keep it in the car. So if I'm in the car and I get hungry, I'm stay out long I'm supposed to, I can grab it and it's right there. I take fruit with me, because you can take fruit. You don't have to, put it in the refrigerator, anything like that. So as long as you're taking stuff with you, I keep a lunch kit with me. And I keep a mobile CBD kit with me. So I'm always prepared for whatever. But it's been a journey. And I'm like Dr. Ross, I'm trying to make a lifestyle change. I want to learn how to prepare meals, plant-based meals, so that I can stay on this lifestyle. But it's work. It's work. You got to put the work in there. And after a while, it'll smooth out. It'll be smooth sailing, and we'll be glad we did it. So, and don't beat yourself up if you do something wrong. Hey, just pick yourself up and keep on moving. Keep it moving.
There you go.
Yes, ma'am. Thank you so much.
Yeah. It will
Anybody
happen.
else? Anybody else want to share?
Okay, this is Cherie. I just finished my 5th cleanse.
Where are you, Cherie? Cherie, I'm sorry. You can't talk without us seeing you.
Oh, Dr. Roz, I am ready for bed already. It's a little later where I am. I cannot show and that's my fat picture. That's my fat picture. I'm fitter than that now.
Okay, I got you, Cherie.
2 years ago, 2 years in February, I was headed toward heart disease. So for my first 2 cleanses were 21 days. And I wasn't never really overweight or anything. Well, I was overweight for my height and size and stuff. But I changed my diet, I changed my lifestyle, and I grow a lot of my own vegetables too, mainly the ones I juice with. I stopped eating meat. February will be 2 years. Well, no, that was 2 years ago, December, that I had my bioscan and found out I was headed toward heart disease and had a fatty liver and an acidic body. So I've turned all that around. And with my lifestyle I've been doing, it's been pretty much keeping my weight and everything, keeping me down. In between, I do the bitters because I'm trying to keep my gut clean. My stomach is flat. I lost my love handles, but I feel wonderful. I don't have any more gout attacks. I used to have bad gout attacks. My blood pressure is under control now. And I also do our hemp cranium and our gummies and our black seed oil, but our shampoo, I'm a product of the product, a Holy Glow. But I just finished my 7-day cleanse, and I actually did 8 because I still had some more produce left. So I did juicing for mine. So I would do a 7-day every 3 months now. And I got my calendar marked for my next 3 7 days.
Wonderful.
Doesn't you have enough to eat?
And you will see her because she looks fantastic.
Wow, to God be the glory. She sounds fantastic. Like
How young are you, Cherie? Cherie, how young are you?
Sorry, I was muted. I'm 68 years young. I'll be 69, 7/11. And the picture on the screen, that's my fat picture.
Wow, amazing.
Well, we're gonna have to get some before and after pictures of you, Cherie. We need to see some after pictures. So that's what I was saying. Also, Elder Queen, take some before measurements, take some before pictures, and then we want to see those after pictures and see you be a part of our testimony. One other thing, and
my first before and after was up. It was posted on our website. And basically,
Alexa,
I always take
set
my
alarm for
weight, but
7:30 a.m.
yeah.
oh, Weta, you're not muted.
Oh.
So one other thing I did want to share with you, Elder Queen Valerie, Dr. Roz also leads what we call Rebound every morning at 8:30, and I'll send you that login information as well. And Karen and Michelle and myself and Dolores, several of the ladies here, we're regulars. And Dr. Roz, like she said earlier, I don't know if you heard this part or not, but part of her long resume is she's a DJ, and she has some of the best music. I mean, she takes us all the way back to old school James Cleveland and you know, all of the old school things that we had when we grew up and went to Sunday school and church, all the way to the new school with I can't think of this young guy's name. I'm just drawing a blank right now, but I mean, every genre of gospel, every side of gospel, and it's just wonderful. So we get up at 8:30 in the morning and we exercise, and you can do anything. If you don't have a rebound, that's okay. You don't even have to turn your camera on. Now, Karen is a champ. She always has her camera on. She is such inspiration. And then she also has her husband on the bike. We see him in the background sometimes, but you don't have to put your camera on. But she plays the gospel music and we can exercise. And then afterwards, we always have, you know, just an opportunity to just catch up with each other. So like I said, we all met through this business, and we've all gone from friends to family, and we look forward to seeing each other. And if several of us aren't there, they look for you, they ask about you. They're like, where have you been? You know, what's going on? And I teach school now, so a lot of times I'm just on, and I'll have my, you can hear the kids in the background crying, you can hear the bells ringing, but I stay on anyway. And then when we have a snow day, I get to work out with these ladies because I'm at home, or when we have spring break or Christmas break or any of the holidays. So that's something else I'd like for you to join. And I just want to share with you that these are the ladies that are involved. These are the people that are involved. And this will be a great support group to you. You're not out there by yourself, and now you're part of the group. So we're not going to let you go.
Well, thank you. Thank you. I'm excited to be part of the family, and I'm really, really looking forward to it. You all are amazing women here and the gentlemen there. I'm just excited, and thank you for inviting me and accepting me in this group. So you all are amazing.
Yeah, we look forward to hearing your testimony. We want to see the transformation, whatever it is that you're desiring to happen. I know as far as ministry, I've been in ministry since 1980, and I've co-pastored and done a whole lot of stuff. But I said that to say this: I have a passion for those in ministry because we have a calling, we have a mission, we have things that God has called us to do, and you can't do them when you're not healthy.
Yes, ma'am.
And the Holy
Yes,
Spirit
ma'am.
will wear a body out.
Yes, ma'am. I
he'll
definitely
preach-
would take before and after.
Yeah, we'll preach heaven down, lay hands on the sick, everybody else, and you go back home huffing and puffing.
That's true.
You know,
Yes.
so we gotta do what we gotta do because of these things that God definitely has called us to do, and He's not through with us. He's not finished with what He has commissioned us to do. So I'm glad you're here. I'm glad you are making this step. I'm glad you made the decision first. But as Miss Doris said, now I'm glad you're making the commitment.
Yes. Thank you all so much.
Absolutely, absolutely.
Dr. Rouse?
Yes, hey,
Hi, this is
yes.
Naina. I first want to welcome Elder Queen to the group. We're very happy to have her. I am on day 17 of the detox. And I came on and brought my husband because he's having some health issues, but we're both going through it together. And I wanted to make one statement in reference to food not being your friend. When you have a different mindset about food, it can become your medicine. And that not only means the food, but the herbs that God has put on this earth. So that's where we are. We have to change our mindset.
I heard Dr. this Bobby Price, I've been listening to his video. He said, if it's not from the ground, put it down.
Like that.
And I just bought his hoodie, Dr. Roz. It says food is medicine. And it's on a, you can get any color you want. I just happen to get black and white. So it's a black hoodie with white writing. It just says food is medicine. I can hardly wait to get it because I'll be sporting that.
Bernadine, I'm listening to everything he got.
I know that's right. And
Yeah.
I've been trying to get with him because I want to be sure that he knows that we're about to have our 5th year anniversary. And I want to let him know how excited everybody, including you are, about him, and see if we can, connect him with Melissa. So that's what we're working on.
Hey, I'm working on it with you. I sent a message. I went to his website and sent an email and said, because see, the thing is, none of them have the bioscan.
Mm-hmm.
None of these people who are doing all this great stuff.
Or the skin, or the head scalp, the scan, or the scalp scan.
Or the scalp scan. I was listening to an interview that Tabitha Brown did on Shay Shay.
Yeah.
And she was talking about, all the stuff her mom went through and they couldn't figure out what it was or where it was going. Even what she went through in her body, nobody could figure out. And see, that's what the bioscan does. It shows you where you're headed. Like Cherie said, it showed her she was headed towards, not that she had a heart attack, not that she was diagnosed with heart disease, but she was headed towards heart disease. That's what makes the bioscan so powerful, if people really understood it. And so all these people that are doing all these wonderful recipes that I'm looking at so that I can be more committed after this is over with, but they don't have that, they got that missing piece. So we gonna connect with them some kind of way.
Excellent, excellent.
Yeah, yeah. I'm really pumped by him. I just like his delivery, and I like the information that he gives so much. I say,
Yes, ma'am.
I'm gonna be a knowledgeable person after I get through listening to all this.
I'm sorry, who was the gentleman you all were referring to?
Dr. Bobby Price.
Dr. Bobby Price.
Bobby Price. Okay.
Just looking.
And if you go, either look it up on YouTube or on our page, because I posted a video that was like the big introduction to us and to a lot of folks. But Angie Dickerson is the one who turned me on to him. So I just posted what she sent me. It was really good.
Because he's right in line with what we talk about. He lived in a blue zone.
Mm-hmm.
Well, he talks about the same thing Dr. Price, Dr. Prince about.
Mm-hmm.
Because he
Absolutely.
always refers back to Genesis and it's seeds bearing seeds.
Yeah.
And food from the ground. Dr. Prince says that all the time.
Absolutely.
Revelations, the
We,
leaves.
we,
shall be
we
the
love
healing of the
naturopath.
nations. The leaves shall be for the healing of the nations out of Revelations, right?
Yeah.
Exactly, exactly.
Sorry, what is his name again? I'm sorry, I didn't get that because my speaker for some reason very low.
Dr. Bobby Price.
Bobby Price?
Yeah.
Mhm.
Okay. I heard of Bobby Price. Okay, then, thank you.
And I heard Bessie mention Dr. Sabi. Just wanted to let her know that I didn't have a chance to, that our coach, Dr. Prince, was trained under Dr. Sabi and Dr. Layla Africa. So that training is still coming into us. So it's a beautiful thing.
Oh, beautiful. And what is BioScan? What is that?
Oh, yeah. Coach Tammy will take care of you on Sunday.
Okay.
I'll send you a video that explains the BioScan.
Okay, and that's something I need I need that to start with as well.
Well, you
We're
don't
ladies.
have to. I didn't have the BioScan. I started the detox in January. I didn't have a BioScan until April. So it's not a necessity, but it'll give you a barometer of where you are, because Dr. Prince always tells us you're either going towards disease progression or disease recession. And the only way to go towards disease recession is to reset your body. So I had already started resetting my body before Melissa came to Boston. Melissa Boston came to Boston and did my BioScan.
Okay.
So yes, I've been doing it ever since. So I do them quarterly. So we'll talk more about it. But I'm so glad that you were able to join tonight. And I'm so glad that Elder Queen Valerie was able to join us tonight too. I think you guys are the two newbies, but we welcome you back again and again and again.
Thank you.
Yes. Yeah, Daisy.
Thank
Daisy
you.
was a new
I
one.
did have the BioScan as well with Dr. P. So that's one of the reasons I decided to start the regimen as well. I
Fantastic.
did give up a lot of animal meat prior to that, so I don't eat a lot of animal meat. I stopped that years ago. But yeah, I did the bio, which kind of showed, a couple of things on there that I needed to take care of. But other than that, I've never been on any medication or anything. So I've been all my life, I just give God the glory because my health been fine. No medication, anything, because I usually work out and try to take care of this little temple. But just to catch things before anything happened to detox this body. So yeah, the BioScan is very good.
Absolutely.
All
Well,
right.
just in sharing, I was on high blood pressure medication, but after doing the 21-day detox, it wasn't even 21 days. I think day 4, I wound up taking myself off of the pills because it was making my blood pressure drop too low. And 6 months later, I was in a rear end collision car accident. Someone rear-ended me. When I went to the doctor, she said, I've got good news and bad news. She says, the bad news is you're going to feel worse before you feel better. But the good news is on paper, you're the picture of health. And boy, I just lit up like a Christmas tree. I was so excited. I was like, no more high blood pressure pills when they told me I was going to be on them for the rest of my life. I was like, devil, you a lie for real. I got to prove you lie. So I'm just so excited and so happy to be off of that. And, any other thing that was going on, not going on anymore, and to lose so much waste. It's a beautiful thing.
Absolutely. Way to go, Bird.
I was on blood pressure over 22 years.
Go
And
ahead,
now,
Sheree.
all I go to the doctor for now is my annual physical. And when I just had my physical recently, my physical, my mammogram, pap, and colonoscopy when it's due. But all the doctor could do was make my appointment for my next year's physical.
There you go. Good. There you go.
Wonderful. To God be the glory.
Yeah.
That's awesome. That's awesome. That's awesome. Oh man, this has been fantastic.
Now,
tonight,
Dr.
guys.
Roz, this is going to continue. I know some of you ladies will be done in 2 or 3 days. Will you continue to come back and be a support as we bring in new people?
Of course.
Absolutely.
Of course. Because
Melissa has shared Dr. Roz with us until at least April.
That's what Melissa put on the website. She put, yeah.
Oh, good. So this will go through April. Great, 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 great.
But here's the thing that how I feel already, just hearing it continually, it'll help me stay on track afterwards.
Beautiful.
Yeah.
Mhm.
So I can't keep hearing all this good stuff and just go do everything and go to McDonald's like I want some French fries right now, but you know.
We love Dr. Roz and she
Me
is
too.
God
We
sent.
all do. We
She
all
is
could have some
God
French
sent.
fries.
I really want them bad.
But no, the reason I want some is because we had an event today at a vegan restaurant. And they were vegan. This lady, and she was sitting right in front of me.
Almost on top of her.
with these garlic parmesan vegan French fries, you know, because potatoes are vegan. Potato is from the ground. It's what you do to the potato that makes
Ooh,
it bad.
that's
What to put on them.
Yeah, but these were right there. This restaurant has no animal products in the restaurant. And she had some kind of special egg sandwich that she loves. She gets every time she's there, all vegan, whatever. I don't know how they make it, don't ask me. But we had all these people who were there that we invited, and we had 6 people to show up, and everybody was new to the restaurant. They had never been there before. And so, but she sat in front of me with me being the French fry connoisseur that I am. I'm like, okay, 2 more days. Thank you, Jesus. Okay. I'm going back and try those French fries. But no, everything's good. Everything's good. So good night, everybody. Thank you for being here. Anybody have any last minute questions, concerns, things you need to, don't leave with a question though, please.
Dr. Rob, Sabrina again, a real quick question. Can we use vegan protein in the smoothie?
Vegan protein?
Yes.
No.
Do you have your protein powder?
Yes, that's what I'm referring to. But it would be the vegan protein powder.
No, did you get protein powder in your plans? That's
No, I didn't. Okay, I'm sorry, I misunderstood. No, I don't have vegan protein powder from the cleanse.
Okay, yeah, then no, don't.
Okay.
Yeah, you're not gonna need it. Don't worry. You're gonna get enough protein out of the supplements that are in the regenerator.
right. Yeah.
Okay. All right. I
Just
just
make
want
sure you add the regenerator to your juices. You're gonna add regenerator 2 teaspoons to your 3 juices a day.
Okay. Well, I'm
And
gonna
you
do
do have your other flaxseed oil, chlorophyll, and your aloe vera. Oh, but
Okay.
you're not doing juicing,
If
right?
you do the
That's right.
smoothie, if you do the smoothie, you add it to the
You
smoothie.
still use that stuff.
Oh, okay.
You add
Okay.
it to the smoothie.
Okay,
Yeah.
but the flaxseed and the regenerator would give you the protein.
Yeah, I'm saying the what's in the regenerator is gonna give you enough that you need.
Right.
Okay. Okay. I just want to be sure because I mean I work out and like I lift weights, so I want to make sure that
No weightlifting, no weightlifting while you
I
on
mentioned
the
that.
cleanse.
Okay.
No.
Okay. No weightlifting.
While
Okay.
you're doing the cleanse.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay, but Sabrina, do you understand why we say that?
No, but I get it. Yeah.
Because you lift weights, whenever we lift weights, it increases the metabolic waste when we lift weights.
Okay.
And we're trying to detox all the waste out of you.
Your body.
So we don't want to add more for it to have to get out.
Got it. So it's contradiction to what we're trying to do.
Right. It just makes it have to work harder and you don't get the benefit because it has to do double work. So just back off the weights for the length of time you're doing your detox, but definitely continue to do your cardio. And I was going to close with this to everybody because we don't sometimes say this enough. Everybody has to exercise during this detox. You got to do something, some kind of movement. I don't care if you're walking. I don't care if you're jogging. I don't care if you moving your feet. I don't care if you're rebounding. I don't care if you just get up and sit down, get up and sit down. you gotta have some movement, so do some exercise. Cardio is necessary. It's mandatory to get some cardio in.
And no water aerobics and drink your water.
Yeah.
Oh,
Plenty-
yeah, you always
So,
forget.
so it's good to mention that no water aerobics, because that is exercise, right? So not water aerobics. And the reason for that, y'all know, you'll learn, for those of you that are new, my gift, I have the gift to teach. So I always have to give the reason why behind stuff. The reason you can't do the water aerobics is because of the chemicals. It's because of the chlorine in the water. And your skin is the biggest receptor. So again, that's like adding more for the detox to get out. All right. So I did put the link in there for the Rebound. It's reboundwithakana.com. Anytime a link doesn't work in your app, all you got to do is copy that link or retype it to your browser, and that'll make it work. But I will double check that link and make sure why it's not working for you to just click it. But it's reboundwithakana.com, and we welcome you.
Yes, yes.
Dr. Roz, right before, Nita, you have that Zoom as 313, it's 312.
Oh, thank you for telling me that. Okay.
Okay,
All right, thank you.
okay.
You want to put it back in there before we go?
Yes,
Retype
I
it?
will.
Okay.
I do apologize, and I took a picture of it and sent it to Elder Queen. I'm so sorry. And I looked at it and I said, something doesn't feel right. That's what it was. Thank you for
Yeah.
checking. Thank you for checking that.
No, I
Okay,
just,
so I put it back in, and I have detox support group Tuesday, Thursday, and Saturday, 8 p.m. Central, 9 p.m. Eastern. The Zoom ID 312-888-0420, passcode $B2025. And that's what I was telling you, Elder, is $1 billion big. And I'll explain all that later. But it's capital B, capital B, 2025. Because we will be $1 billion big in 2025.
there you go.
Thank you for catching that, Karen.
Yeah.
See, I told you
Okay,
they're
no
like
problem.
family. She caught
And
it
Dr.
and she
Ross,
shared it.
Dr. Ross, thank you for giving us that tip on how to get this green juice down. I'm over here juicing extra because I'm going to Fort Worth this weekend, but that green juice tastes better with that stuff you told us to add to it. Hey.
Yeah. More apples,
What did
more
you
carrots.
add? What did
Just
you
more
add?
apples,
Apples?
more apples and more
Some more
carrots.
apples, okay.
Yeah. Yeah. It tastes pretty good, Dr. Ross.
It did.
Well, I'm a juicer, so I'm okay with any of it. I will just get it down.
Yeah, I can't do nasty. I can't do
Yeah, I can get it down. Those bitters, shoot, that's the worst thing I've ever had.
I did the bitters one time. Who was that talking about they do bitters? Sharice, they should do
Yeah,
bitters in
somebody
between
said that. I
Yes,
wanted to
I
know
do.
about that.
I go on and do it. I gobble it on down. Yes, yes.
How often do you
I
do
got
the
a bag.
bitters?
I got several bags I can send to you. Okay, so you ain't got to buy no more.
Okay, send them.
Thank
Next
God
time
for
I want you to tell me
belly
how, when you do the
detox.
bitters.
I will never do the bitters
How you
again.
doing, Adrian?
2 more days.
Hey.
But Dr. Ross, you can get those bitters down. I got them down, but I had to take olives and lemon and everything.
No. Here it is. I did get them down. I put my big girl panties on and I got them down. One time in my life. I'm not doing it again. Okay. I've got another, thank God for the flat belly lifestyle.
Yes.
Tea.
Yes. Yes.
That tea ain't nothing compared to that bitters tea.
That tea is lovely. That tea is a walk in the park.
Yeah.
It is.
Yeah. The whole system is okay. I mean, it's doable.
And my flat belly tea was a little stronger this time because I've let it seep for about.
I do too.
It was it seeped all night and half of the next morning. So it
Yeah.
was pretty strong. It was pretty
I make
strong.
mine about, I'll start at 6 o'clock. I'll put it on at 6 o'clock in the evening. And I make the pot and then I let it sit all night.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
It's
mine was
real
pretty
strong.
strong. I guess that's why I lost 19 pounds of weight this time.
Right.
Wow. Fantastic. Me and Karen, we got to come up with a plan for this waste.
Now let it sit for 12 hours. Let it sit for about 12, 14
Okay.
hours.
Yeah, let
I
it
got rid of 6.4 this time.
So we can see
All
that
right.
scale.
Go
So we
ahead
see
on.
that scale move a little bit more.
I know, I just want to see it move.
Yeah.
Hey,
But you
me
know,
too.
but you know what? And I think it's like a diet. You know, when you diet, you get to a plateau. You get to a plateau and you just don't lose no more. You work out and whatever your body's fit, but you just don't really have that much weight that comes off. That's what I'm looking at, Karen. That's what we're gonna do, Karen. That's why we didn't lose as many pounds as we thought we should. Because we had already lost enough, and now our body's at a plateau, but we
So it's
still
now it's
working.
time for you to gain some muscle. I need to see more
That's what we
weights.
do. Hey,
No more. I need to see more than just a little old 5-pound weights.
Oh
I
my,
know you're right. You are right, Dr. Ross. I've got to increase my weights. I got to
Okay.
increase my weights. I
Yeah.
say cardio, I got cardio down pat, but I got to get the weights.
We need some muscle. Don't worry about it. You ain't gonna be no bodybuilder. It takes a whole
Oh,
lot to do that. That
I
ain't
know.
gonna even happen. 'Cause a lot of times women are reluctant, and I know the young lady who was that say she does weights. A lot of times we're reluctant because we think we're gonna get all these muscles. I don't want to look like no man. It takes a whole lot for that.
Oh,
It sure
lot.
does. And a lot of changing of dieting too. What you eat is a lot of it too. A lot of eating water.
Right. So don't worry about it. Let's build. Come on. Let's get some. I need
All
some
right.
heavier dumbbells.
Right.
So as
Good
we
night,
so as
y'all.
we get off, Karen, we'll do that next time. We'll work on our weights, huh?
Right.
okay.
Oh yeah, I can't wait till Monday so I can pick up the weights again because I've been, man, I
Yeah.
need to pick up the weights again.
All
Me
right,
too.
guys.
What
All right,
size
ladies.
weights, Dr. Ross?
Huh?
What size weight?
He was about 10.
What?
Yeah, I
Bye.
use 210s. I do 20.
10.
But I've used when I was going to the gym, I did more than that.
Mhm.
I'm still trying to make it to 3.
Make it what?
What you saying?
I'm still trying to make it to 3 pounds.
Come on.
But you need to do
You
3
can do it.
pounds
The
and you
2
need to
pounds.
start
You
doing
can
it
do it. You can do it.
consistently.
I think
Every
the
other
first
day.
time I was
Not
doing
every day,
something
every
wrong
other.
because I hurt my shoulder or something, so I had to put them down for a while.
And you know, AARP and Silver Sneakers both have weights, have exercise program for seniors on your
Oh, yeah.
on the YouTube.
Right.
Yeah, on YouTube.
Yeah.
I checked that out.
Yeah.
I follow Leslie Sanson, but I'll have to check that out because I didn't know this.
Oh yeah, they do. Mm-hmm.
So we're
Okay.
without excuse.
Yeah.
Oh, now I don't give
All right, ladies.
excuses because Leslie Sanson has every kind you can possibly. She
Walk
uses
to.
the
She
band and
walks-
everything.
Yeah, she walks. I like that walking off the pounds. I used to do that with her all the time.
Oh, I did too.
And I like Richard Simmons, but he ain't around no more. All right, Dr. Ross, we got you.
All right, love.
See
Got
y'all
3
in the morning.
days. 3 days.
See you later.
All right.
Blessings
night.
on
Great
blessings,
evening,
blessings on
everybody.
blessings, lady.
Blessings on
Take
blessings.
care,
Everybody have a
everyone.
good night.
Thank
And
you.
thank
Good
you all
night.
so much.
Good
Thanks,
night.
Doc.